That's a special personality to say, yeah, that one Super Bowl win was nice, but the loss was horrific. That is motivation in and of itself. He's back in this game for the third time in 4 seasons. What would that second Super Bowl win mean for Patrick Mahomes as you look at his legacy?
Yeah, I don't like the L word.
What do you mean?
I don't like the L word.
The show?
Legacy.
Remember that show, Peter, the L word?
The L word.
That was a big show.
Showtime.
Yeah, different
That was
L
back.
word.
There was a network called Showtime.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it. I like that show.
The L word was good. What's the second one mean? We've got so many great accolades, so many stats. To me, I live in the now.
Okay.
It means he's the king. He's the one on the throne. Brady's gone. Rodgers missed the playoffs.
Okay.
Lamar's dealing with contract stuff. Hasn't missed the playoffs mid plus 2 years.
Here we go.
Josh Allen can't get to an AFC Championship game again. Joe Burrow's no longer around. Mahomes is the dude. Yeah. That's what the second Super Bowl means. That this offseason, we're back to Mahomes is the guy. It's not, this is the year of Josh Allen. Or this is the year of Joe Burrow.
Herbert's next.
Herbert, all that stuff is great, and you could use those future terms, next. But Mahomes is now. If he wins a second ring, it means this year without Tyreek Hill, he won an MVP award, his second. He won a Super Bowl, his second. And on the path to doing that, obviously beat Joe Burrow and Jalen Hurts, who seems like he might be next in the conversation as well. I don't want to go big picture. You could if you want, but I'm going to live in the now and say he's the king of the NFL. And there will be no one higher than him on the NFL Top 100. There will be no one doing any of the endorsements. It's going to be Mahomes' world, and we're all living in it. If Mahomes loses, well, then you're 1-2 in Super Bowls. It's not as glamorous, and maybe Jalen Hurts has his moment. So to me, the loss is almost more intriguing than the win. The win, well, we've already been in this world. Mahomes on top, and everyone that's been trying to come for him, I'm just kind of pushing him away.
Yeah, to that point, I think it's actually kind of a more interesting story if the Eagles win. Because if Mahomes wins, it's just like mic drop, whatever you want to call it. The Eagles win, it's disarray. It's chaos. It's what do we make of this? So we're a multi-generational show. Last night I had dinner, just the two of us, just me and Calvin, my 9-year-old. And everything about him is who would win? Darth Vader versus Wolverine. Like, we just constantly ask him questions like that. Constant lists. He loves that. And I try to answer. So he says, so who's the best quarterback ever? And I go, well, that's Brady. And he says, but who's the best quarterback now? And I say, well, it's Mahomes. So then it's fine. But he goes, but what if Mahomes wins the Super Bowl? Can he be the best ever? And I'm like, son, I'm teaching you well. Let's go. Now it's on. Because to Peter's point, Mahomes winning this one then opens up this whole can of worms about trajectory. And like 10 seconds after Brady retires, now we're like, Mahomes has next, and he is winning 2 rings and 3 appearances. And, like, I already felt like Calvin is now going to be 25 and 30 years old, and he's going to be saying, Mahomes is the greatest ever. And I'm like, no, Brady. And it feels like LeBron versus Jordan, like my generation versus yours. And if Mahomes gets a second ring and a 3rd appearance, and he's been there so few years, and he hosts the title game every year, and he's never played a road playoff game, then we're starting to say, could he catch Brady? Could he do this? It is just, the sky's the limit if he wins this one. Another ring, another parade, then it's on. Then it's like, okay, well, he's going to be the greatest ever. He's our LeBron of football. If he loses, it's like, you got to cash those rings in, man. That's how we count this thing. You're great and you're amazing. You're always there, but you got to get the rings. So I think if he loses, it's much messier and much more interesting. If he wins, it's just like, I'm going to lay waste to the world, and I'm going to try to catch Brady someday.
Yeah, I love the combination of it. You said Mahomes has now. You said he has next. And he wins this game. He has both of them. And you go back to 2018, his first year starting, and this guy goes out there, over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, joins Peyton Manning. And at that point, everybody was talking about, like, my goodness, this guy could be the next best quarterback to ever play the game. And now here we are, he's in his 3rd Super Bowl. You win this one, and now I feel like the talk, it just continues to legitimize his stake at the throne of becoming that. Now, obviously, this second one doesn't put him, hey, yeah, now he's better than Brady, but now he can continue that conversation. And I think it's special because you look at the prior one, and he wins with a guy like Tyreek Hill, who has been so incredible. And you look at Kobe Bryant when he was on his reign, and he wins with Shaquille O'Neal. And it's just like, well, it was Shaq, then it was Kobe. And we knew Kobe's mantra and how he was, and you knew how much he wanted to win when Shaq left. And now we look at Mahomes. Tyreek Hill leaves, he goes to Miami, has a ton of success, and yet Kansas City is still here right in the Super Bowl, and it gives Patrick Mahomes his opportunity to say, yeah, I know, I won that one with Tyreek Hill, and I know I had Kelsey, and then he left. And now, yeah, Paul Gasol came in.
Yeah.
Kelsey still stayed for me, and it's his opportunity now to win with less around him.
Interesting.
I'm not going to pretend that right around the mid-90s and right around the mid-2000s, I was being paid to conceptualize dynasties and like how runs were being made. So I asked the table this. In the mid-90s, were people really like watching Michael Jordan play and they were like, this is a dynasty. This is the beginning of it. You're watching greatness. Or were you on the back end of it and you were like, wow, what have we been watching for the last? My point is this. We live in this society where we want to.
We live in a society.
We want, yes.
Joker.
We want answers now. We want entertainment now. We want to be right early and often.
Sure.
Yeah.
Are people trying to get on the Chiefs dynasty Patrick Mahomes experience just to make sure that I called it first? I called it at his second one. I called it at his third appearance. Just so they're ahead of this wave.
Right.
If you were looking at Brady's second Super Bowl when he was younger than Patrick Mahomes is now, were people really on this like psychotic bandwagon about like he's gonna win 7, I promise you, or were you just allowing the experience to happen? And it wasn't until a few more down the road, is my point.
Yeah.
Do you really start to say this is becoming something? Are we doing it too early?
Well, no, look, Jamie, it's great, and we could do an hour on this very conversation. Brady won those 3 early. They lose to the Giants, and it was a 10-year gap until he won again. And there were a lot of people saying, well, Peyton Manning has the stats. Peyton Manning has 2 rings. Peyton Manning has 1 ring. So it wasn't until that second wave of Brady and that second wave of Jordan where people were like, all right, they're the GOATs.
Yes.
Mahomes is still in that first wave right now, and maybe there is no second wave. Maybe he just goes straight through, which makes him doing something that neither one of those guys.
Yeah, the Brady thing was different too because he won it in this like Disney movie. Then the next year they came back and didn't do anything, and he wasn't this athletic phenom. It was just this cool story, and he's ripping them off and winning. If Mahomes retires next year to play baseball, I'm retiring too. We can't have that. Just stay here,
Birmingham
buddy.
Barons?
Birmingham Barons,
He goes
yeah.
to Toledo Mud Hens? Where's
He
he
hit 206. Jordan hit 206, I think.
Barons.
It's just, I feel like we're trying so hard to be on the front end of the prediction.
Yeah.
To be on the front end. Because if he wins 2, he wins 2.
Yeah, you look at Brady, and he won 3. You said there was a hiatus in between, then he won another 3. But would you count both of those as almost their own separate dynasties? Like, if you win 3 Super Bowls, it's his own
10-year gap.
So even for Mahomes, like, all right, he wins 2. Like, what is the cutoff? Is it 2 Super Bowls makes it a dynasty? So, like, that's the thing. And you have to go so far back in history and look at every year. But then the game has changed so much. So I think to your point is just appreciate greatness when
What
it's
is he,
in front of you.
27 years old?
Yeah.
Yeah. 27, 4
Pretty good.
months, and 26
Yeah, that's
days.
awesome.
Brady
Damn
was
good.
26 years and 5 months, so